Breaking news, very dark man located and arrested in Abuja. In a dramatic turn of events, social media activist Martins Vincent Otse, better known as Very Dark Man, VDM, has been located and arrested by security forces in Abuja, Nigeria, on May 2, 2025. VDM, who had been missing for several days under mysterious circumstances, was found after a tense search that captured the public's attention. His sudden disappearance had raised alarm among his supporters, who feared that the activist had been abducted or taken into custody by powerful forces attempting to silence his outspoken criticisms. The search and discovery, the disappearance of Very Dark Man, had become a national issue in the days leading up to his arrest. His social media accounts went silent, and his last posts, which were critical of several Nigerian financial institutions, led many to speculate that his absence was linked to his criticisms of the establishment. Supporters and activists had begun organizing efforts to locate him, fearing that the government or those in power might be involved in his disappearance. On May 2nd, after days of uncertainty, news broke that VDM had been located in Abuja. He was found at a GT Bank branch in the city, where he had gone with his mother to resolve an issue regarding her bank account. Sources revealed that VDM had raised concerns about unauthorized transactions from his mother's account, prompting an argument inside the bank. Witnesses reported that VDM, known for his assertive demeanor, refused to back down without getting answers, which caused tension at the bank. The situation at the bank quickly escalated, with security calling the police for assistance. Within moments, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, arrived, adding to the confusion. Security forces detained VDM at the scene, reportedly taking him into custody and transporting him to a holding facility. The arrest and public reactions. The arrest of Very Dark Man was met with immediate shock and outrage. His followers, who had been rallying online to support him during his disappearance, took to social media to express their disbelief and frustration. The hashtag #FreeVDM began trending across multiple platforms as users shared their disbelief at the events that had unfolded. Many questioned whether his arrest was part of a broader strategy by the authorities to silence those who openly criticize government policies and financial institutions. Legal experts and human rights organizations quickly condemned the arrest, pointing out that VDM had not been formally charged with any crime at the time of his detention. Critics argued that the circumstances surrounding his arrest raised serious concerns about the erosion of civil liberties in the country, particularly regarding freedom of speech and activism. VDM's legal team and the fight for justice. As the news spread, VDM's legal team issued a statement calling for his immediate release. They insisted that his arrest was unjustified, highlighting that he had not engaged in any criminal activity during the bank incident. His lawyer also emphasized that VDM's social media posts, which had criticized various institutions for corruption and unethical practices, should not be used as grounds for arrest. There were also calls for an investigation into the role of the EFCC in the situation, as many believed that the Commission's involvement in the matter was disproportionate and lacked legal justification. Questions were raised about the coordination between the bank, the EFCC, and law enforcement, with some speculating that the events were orchestrated to prevent VDM from continuing his activism. Broader impact and debate. Very Dark Man's arrest is not only a personal matter for the activist, but has sparked a nationwide debate about the rights of individuals to express dissent in Nigeria. VDM, known for his unfiltered criticism of the country's financial sector and government, has become a symbol of resistance for many Nigerians who feel disenfranchised by powerful institutions. The arrest is seen by many as part of a larger trend in which outspoken critics of the Nigerian government and powerful corporations face harsh repercussions for speaking out. Supporters of VDM, including civil rights groups, have warned that such actions could set a dangerous precedent for future activists and those seeking to hold authorities accountable. As of May 2, 2025, VDM remains in custody, and the legal proceedings are expected to unfold over the coming days. His supporters continue to rally for his release, with protests planned in several major Nigerian cities. There are also growing calls for transparency in the handling of his case, with many demanding that the authorities publicly explain the reasons for his arrest and detention. Legal analysts suggest that the case could spark further unrest if it is perceived as a politically motivated action against an individual exercising his right to free speech. Some are already predicting that VDM's arrest could become a key moment in Nigeria's ongoing struggle for justice and transparency, particularly regarding the power of financial institutions and government agencies.